the Hoogar Social Academy. I am here once again to make you to know about the important questions from the chapter number 2 of the history class 10 standard, the chapter called as extension of the British rule. Simultaneously with the understanding of the chapter, it also becomes very important to know about what would be the important questions for the annual examinations. Dear viewers, watch the video till the end, then only it will be easy to know about what are the different questions are in there. Don't stop in between, as these are the important questions which are going to help you for the preparation of your annual examinations. So let me begin with the important questions, but before going to the important questions, let me say you that what were the things were being put up in the chapter called as the extension of the British rule. In this chapter, it was related to subsidiary alliance, it was related to the Maratha wars in the form of first Anglo, second Anglo, third Anglo-Maratha war, and then it was related to the Anglo-Sikh war, and lastly the chapter it was ended with the doctrine of lapse, which was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. So two important governor generals, one called as a Lord Wellesley, who brought subsidiary lines, and one called as a Lord Dalhousie, who brought up doctrine of lapse. So let me, as usual, as I give you the important questions from 1 marks to the 2 marks to the 3 marks. If it is 4 marks questions, if it has been there, yes, definitely I will say. But till now, the pattern which has been made by the government of Karnataka regarding the subject called as a social science, according to that, let me say you. Okay. So here for the 1 marks question, the question is the first princely state to accept subsidiary alliance. Which is the first state who accepted the subsidiary alliance introduced by the British, by whom? By Lord Wellesley. In the same way, very important question, the treaty which ended the second Anglo-Maratha war. The second Anglo-Maratha, it doesn't mean that other treaties which were being signed in the first and in the second. Third, there is no, it's because Maratha fell under the hands of the British. That is also important, but major focus is related to treaty which ended the second Anglo-Maratha war. Why it is so important? It's because our Peshwa, due to the internal Maratha itself, has to reach up to the way to the British to take the help against whom? Against the Maratha itself. So this becomes very, very important. Which treaty ended the second Anglo-Maratha war? Next, why did Wellesley introduce subsidiary lines? Why did Wellesley introduce? Okay, what is the purpose behind introducing the subsidiary lines? That is the question, which is also of how many marks? 1 marks, one sentence. For the 2 marks, what were the results of third Anglo-Maratha war? Results of third. Why third Anglo-Maratha war itself I am stressing more? It's because third Anglo-Maratha war ended the supremacy of the Marathas, and British almost he was having his strong foothold in the southern part of the India. So only the results of which one of the third Anglo-Maratha war. Next comes, what do you mean by the doctrine of lapse? Who introduced this? Okay. Even the doctrine of lapse also, due to the introduction of doctrine of lapse, many of the rulers, those who are not having their own child, they surrendered themselves to the British. Not only they surrendered themselves, they surrendered the whole empire to the British. So this also becomes very important, the definition of doctrine of lapse as well as who introduced this. Okay. Next, subsidiary alliance was, why subsidiary alliance was being introduced? Another side, here, what are the terms and condition of subsidiary alliance now? Terms and condition of subsidiary alliance, which is for how many marks? 3 marks. Terms and conditions. The one who accepts the subsidiary alliance, what are the conditions are going to be followed? The one who have accepted the subsidiary alliance. Okay, very important. Regularly it is been asked in the annual exam. exam for from this chapter. This is only one question which is been going to be asked for 3 marks. No other questions are been going to be asked. If it is been asked, then there is only one question remains, that is regarding the brief sketch on Anglo-Sikh War. Brief sketch on Anglo-Sikh War. It begins from the Ranjit Singh and it ends up to the where? Up to the Multan. Okay, so between that, how the British broke the treaty soon after the death of Ranjit Singh, and how the people fought against whom? Against the British. Okay, so in this way, the chapter is related to in this chapter. These are the some of the very important questions are being there. Okay, now here 1 marks, 2 marks, as well as the 3 marks. So 2 questions are similar here. So it is been even in the asked in the form of 1 marks also, or it can be asked in the form of 2 marks. The 2 questions are similar. Okay, so 1 marks as well as it can be asked for the 2 marks. The question is related to the subsidiary alliance. Hope viewers, you are been getting more by this video. You are been getting more easy related to the preparation of your exams. So in the long videos, I have clearly elaborated the chapter. You can go through those my long videos. First look over, spend the time in that long video, understand, listen it carefully, and then come to the way to this important questions segment, which will make you very easy, because from just by the video of long video, it will become very easy to even to note down the number of points, which will make you, when you come to the way to the important question segments, it will become very easy, and you can separate those questions from the topics, and you can prepare for your annual examinations. I will come furthermore with more number of chapters which are being uploaded in the Hoogar Social Academy.